All right, we are here with Beau, one of our players for our upcoming one shot for the One Shot Wonders. So, Beau, first, tell us a little bit about your experience with D&D.
I initially started playing Dungeons and Dragons about a year ago after I had been role playing on some video games. A friend of mine had asked if I wanted to play, so I played a few sessions, and then he stopped DMing, so the itch just wasn't scratched. So I decided to find some games online. Oddly enough, I ended up finding Aaron, and we actually live in the same state. So uh, started playing, and I've been addicted ever since. Been a little bit over a year, almost coming up on a year and a half.
Nice.
All 5e.
Gotcha. All right, so the adventure for this first episode is that you are responding to a call from a small town mayor to uh, deal with some missing cattle that are nearby, and they're offering a little bit of a reward. I then gave you guys some parameters on what books you could pull stuff from, what races and subclasses you could use, and you came up with Birdhouse. So tell us a little bit about him.
Birdhouse is a Warforged cleric. He is called Birdhouse because that is what he was turned into after the war. He was found kind of just mangled up under some rubble, and that is what he was turned into. And some scavengers found him and thought he might be worth something, so they took him to Faerun and sold him, where he was initially, or eventually activated, and he realized that he had a purpose for healing and the greater good. So he sought after healing, just bettering the world, and that is what his purpose is now. He's just trying to get through the war that he experienced and give back to the world.
What does he look like? Is he all banged up and scratched? Is he wood, metal?
No, he's about 6'2" Warforged. He's partially wood, where he was put back together after the war. He was a little banged up. He does have a couple gashes on his face, and he doesn't really wear clothes. He just kind of walks around. He creaks, and yeah, I don't think
Is
he
that why his
really.
stealth score so low?
Yeah, I mean, when you're
Okay,
when you're a big piece of metal, it's very hard to get through
right.
stealthily. So
All right, and then so as far as his cleric powers, does he know where his clerical powers come from?
he does it. He That's one of the reasons that he's gone out searching, is he's trying to figure out where this came from. Somebody reactivated him and gave him this gift, but he doesn't know exactly where it came from or what from. But he's trying to figure that out.
Has he ever met another one of his kind?
No, he hasn't met much. He's been wandering. He activated. He heard some noises, and after putting his hands on some things, and he realized that he could help a little bit more than he could hurt. And ever since then, he's been just scouring, looking for places that he can help out.
Right. And so let's go into the subclass a little bit. What subclass did you pick?
I chose Twilight Domain Cleric.
Okay, and what drew you to that?
I had never played any spellcaster in my life. I've always played martial classes. I always like to hit things. When I was looking at the party composition of this group, it was a few melee classes, and I felt like they could use someone who had a little bit of healing. So I thought it'd be interesting to try Cleric and try one of the new classes that came out in Tasha's, or subclasses that came out.
All right. Yeah, so it's looking good. I've got your character sheet up here. Looks like it'll be a nice rounding of the group, at least from the other two we've talked to so far. So then let's finish off with just the storyline here. So into why is Birdhouse responding to the mayor's call to help with the investigation for Triel?
While he was wandering to figure out what exactly activated him, he heard people in town talking about some mischief going on in Triel about this missing livestock. So he decided to set out to see if he could be of service and be of aid, and that's where he's headed.
Okay, so he was kind of already there and has already heard a little bit of the rumblings and isn't just responding because of money or something like that.
No, he doesn't know. He has no monetary monetary value to him.
Okay. Good. Well, then I look forward to killing Birdhouse in our adventure, and we'll see how long you guys can last. And I think with him on the team, you'll probably last a few more rounds. But yeah, I look forward to it, and we'll see you for the main episode, and then for the recap after that.
All right, we'll see you then.
Okay.